Nice and breezy out here today, you all. Nice and breezy.
You see, there's just one thing I would like to know. What's the problem? What's the problem? Tell me, what's your problem? So what's the problem? Five, four, three, two, one. What's the problem? Tell me, what's the problem? So what's the problem? Tell me. Five, four, three, two, one. So what's the problem? Tell me. I wanna know. Oh, tell me. So what's the problem? I wanna know. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what's the problem? Tell me. I wants to know.
Hello there. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of So What's the Problem TV show. Thank you so much for joining me. I have so much to share with you. As you know, I own Lolo's social media promotions. Angie B and I are co-founders of Volusia Businesswomen website. The Volusia Businesswomen website offers events and directories for your business cards, and we have calendars so that you can post your events with us. We also offer URL pages. And I also have this lovely show. It's called So What's the Problem TV show. If you're interested in being a guest, please give me a DM in Facebook Messenger, or you can reach me at lorethapromotes@gmail.com. Tonight, we're going to be promoting my pop-up shop. It's our very first pop-up shop for 2023. It's called Manuscripts and Motown. The reason we call it Manuscripts and Motown is because Angie B and I are authors. We also have other authors attending. We've invited vendors, and we're going to have Motown trivia. We've got prizes. We have a 50-50 raffle. We have gifts, and we're just going to network and have a wonderful time getting to meet each other and greeting each other. So we would invite you to come. It's free attendance. It's not going to cost you anything to attend. You might want to just pop in. Just remember, Westminster Canterbury is a senior community, and our parking is all reserved. So it just so happens that the city of Daytona Beach offers free parking, and it's right across the street. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you all then. It's Friday, February the 4th, and it's from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's Westminster Canterbury. And so we're going to be promoting that. It just so happens that one of my guests is already here. Her name is Dr. April Johnson, and she's coming on right now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello there, Dr. April Johnson. Go ahead and quickly introduce yourself.
Absolutely. It'll be a pleasure. I'm Dr. April Johnson, and I am a co author with the beautiful Miss Loretha and the marvelous Miss Angie B. So I'm so excited to be able to be available
So
for
are
the
we.
pop-up shop. And thank you for inviting me today. I am in the process of going to a service this evening, but
Yes.
I just thought it was so honorable for you to invite me, and I just wanted to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Dr. April. Thank you so much. Now tell us just exactly what are you going to have to offer at the pop-up shop? I heard you had several things.
Well, I am a Proverbs 31 woman, okay? So I feel as though we are to have more than 7 streams of income.
Oh.
So I am not only a pastor, but I'm also an author. I will be bringing Mary Kay items. Woo! And the hottest items that came in. And
Uh-huh.
I'm also have women's female products that are all
Oh.
natural, and
Mm.
it is through my website called Love Your Woman. And
Oh, I
dot
like that.
yes, thank you.
Okay,
And
okay,
so with that, we also have men's products as well. And
okay.
so I will have my books, and then we'll also have some treats for some jewelry, which is basically handmade.
Mm.
And so I usually do a basket so that it's a variety, so everybody can touch a little bit of the different products that I have to offer.
Well, I tell you, Dr. April, I absolutely love Mary Kay. I'm wearing my Mary Kay face.
Me too.
And
Thank
I
you.
recently heard that they brought back Downtown Brown, the lipstick. So I'm
Yes.
very excited about that.
Absolutely. And so they have red used to be like the best go to. I used to wear it.
Uh-huh,
But now that some events and like tonight with church,
uh-huh.
sometimes that bright red isn't the best. So I have what's a red mist. So it has the flavor, but not the punch, I would say.
Yes, I understand. I can't wait to see it. I too love red. I'm
Yeah.
wearing a little pink tonight because I felt pinky.
Pink is one of my favorite, but purple is my go-to. But whatever color, I even have some women that love the wine. They came back with a different twist to it where it has a little sheen to it. We
Oh.
have matte, and
Mm.
and we also have natural um, um, lipstick colors, whereas
Okay.
it can match your skin tone.
Oh.
So if you want to kind of go nude or, in a good way. So
Well, Mary Kay has been around a very long time. It's an excellent product, and I
absolutely.
like the fact that there's so much. I mean, there's so much
There we
variety
go.
in the product line. There's so
Yes,
much variety in the product line,
yes.
and
And
that.
some people say, I don't wear makeup. So I tell them it's okay. We have perfume.
Oh yeah,
You wash your hands, so you want to have soft hands. And
yes.
we also have a mini pedicure that you can not have to go, or in between going to the
Uh-huh.
salon, you
Okay.
can have a pedicure at home.
Well, Dr. April, you look absolutely lovely. I
Oh,
mean, you
thank
are
you.
just glowing.
The
And
goodness of God.
yes, and I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I don't want to hold
Yes,
you up because you have to go and spread the good news of Jesus Christ.
absolutely. And thank you.
And thank you
You
very
just
much. I
taught
look
me.
forward to seeing you
Yes, and
Friday,
I'm
February 4th.
excited. I am so excited for
Uh-huh.
our meeting on Saturday, February the 4th.
Yes.
And I am coming with all bells and whistles to support and to be supported. And thank you. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you.
Make it a great week, right?
Make it a great week and you have a wonderful time
Yes,
this
ma'am.
evening. Thank you so much, Dr.
You're
April.
welcome. Have a blessing. It's my pleasure. And you know it. If you win, I win, we win.
We all win.
Take care and have a blessed day.
Thank you. Thanks again.
My
Isn't she
pleasure.
the cutest? Oh my goodness, we're going to have a ball. If I were you, I would save the date for manuscripts in Motown. You know, Angie B's husband has been a Motown singer for many, many years. And so he really knows Motown trivia. So that's going to add a pop of fun and excitement to our pop-up shop. So we are really looking forward to that. Be sure to come back. We'll be back in just a moment.
Many are called, but few are chosen. On January 28th, 2023 at 3 o'clock p.m., you are invited to join Christians Merging Together Ministries, as this foundation brings women of God in unity working together. Attend this Volusia County revival at Master's Domain Church of God in Christ, located at 511 Fremont Avenue in Daytona Beach. Your host for this occasion is Pastor Sammy L. Jackson, whose mission is connecting the body of Jesus Christ and expecting revival for Volusia County, Florida, the United States, and outermost parts of the earth. For more information, call 386-220-5395 or search for cmtn.daytona on Facebook. Let's prepare to witness our nation change as souls are saved. That's 386-220-5395. 386-220-5395.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bart T, and I don't know anything about sickle cell anemia. What do you know? Now, I don't know if there's a family trait that's in my family, passed down from generation to generation, because I don't know of anyone that has sickle cell that's in my family. But it's best, I was told, to do your research so it doesn't pass from family member to generation to family member. Now, there's a goal set for $800. My wife is in charge of that. I don't get to make a lot of decisions. But I would say to you all, please contact at the bottom of the screen my wife and be a part of the fundraiser in order to help sickle cell advocate achieve her dream of going from city to city, state to state, providing the tool that is necessary to detect as a detect. You tell me, I don't know about this, but anyway, help us, help you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. Tonight's episode, we are highlighting our very first pop-up shop for this year. It's called Manuscripts and Motown. And I'd like to invite all of you to stop by. Attendance is free. It's Saturday, February 4th. It's from 10 until 2 o'clock p.m. We're going to be congregating in the community room at Westminster, Canterbury. That address is 229 South Ridgewood Avenue, right here in Daytona Beach. Just keep in mind that the parking is only for residents. The building manager does have no parking signs all throughout. You will need to park in the city's lot, which is right across the street on Palmetto Avenue, which is between Magnolia and Orange Avenue. It's free parking. If you have any questions about tonight's show or about our pop up shop, please text them to 407 914 6519. And just to let you know, I have another guest who's backstage. She's coming to our pop up shop and she has multiple streams of income. Her name is Miss Michelle Davis. She's the CEO and owner of Jacinda Essentials and More LLC. She's going to tell you all about her products and her services. So please welcome Michelle Davis to the show. Hello, Michelle. Okay, give her just one moment while she adjusts her volume.
I'm turning the volume up on my end, but not on the computer. Do it every time.
Hi, Michelle. Welcome to So What's the Problem TV, and thank you for joining me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure and an ultimate honor always.
Thank you so much. I believe you are the consummate professional because you have so many different streams of income and business opportunities. So tell us briefly a little bit about who you are and what you provide.
So I am Michelle Davis, and initially I am the owner and CEO of Jacinda Essentials and More, and that service is a online and mobile medical apparel store and uniform store.
Oh,
So I provide whether it is your polos, your khakis, your scrubs, the shoes, the hats, anything of those around those lines for whether it be hospitals, doctors' offices, of course, your different clinics, massage therapists, whoever needs to wear a uniform or scrubs. And we also do the embroidery as well
oh my.
for you if you need it. So we
Right.
customize it. We come to you, try on any of our items that we have. Sometimes I do take measurements because everybody's body is different.
Everyone is different.
Yes. And we don't want to like a block in our scrubs. So, and my biggest thing with that business, I want people to feel good, whatever they wear. So when you feel good, you actually feel better at work and wherever you are.
Absolutely.
And so that is a beautiful, beautiful service that we do offer. And
Mhm.
also, what I have on is my other stream, which is
Okay.
candy and candy coated.
Oh.
And as we were speaking, a lot of people don't know we have a whole separate line. It's all under one umbrella, but the candy coated is our soft line, which
Oh.
includes our makeup, our bath and body, our wellness, our CBD line, as well as our male products as well. And we have hair products.
Really?
I know, right? We got
Oh
everything.
my gosh, you are just amazing, Michelle. I had no idea. How in the world? Tell me how you got involved with the scrubs, with the scrub line. Did you say it was called Jacinda?
Yep,
Okay.
Jacinda Essentials and More, which is part of my name.
Oh,
Um, and so I am a therapist by profession, and so I've always had issues with what I'm wearing.
okay.
I'm a little hippie and blessed and highly favored in places,
I
so
understand.
and
Second hips.
I
I
always,
understand.
and I be wanting to make sure that things fit. You know, some of my other retailers and competitors, when you go in and you're looking for different stuff, is either too short for me because I'm tall,
Right.
and I'm hippie.
Hmm.
And so that was my biggest biggest thing for me. And then I seen a need. You
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of individuals who don't like to go into the store.
Right.
Either they're limited to just buying something online, then you have the issue of trying to return it, things like that, and then you just can't find what a good
You really
quality.
like exactly.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was my biggest passion, was finding something that everybody can wear, every different sizes from extra small all the way to 5X.
Oh
And sometimes that's
wow.
hard to find.
Well, you know, Michelle, I live in a senior building, Westminster, Canterbury, and
Hmm.
so I see people in your profession frequently, and they all wear scrubs.
Hmm.
They all wear scrubs. As a matter of fact, for a short time, I worked for a chiropractor, and so I have a set of scrubs, and I took it to the mall because I didn't know where else to take it to get
And
it personalized. Uh-huh.
mhm.
And so I fancied it up. I wore pearls to work every day. And I had my sneakers. I forgot there's a terminology that they use when they dress the sneakers up.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
girl, I was too cute. I thought I forgot I was even going to work. I was looking so cute. So it is important how we look.
Yes, and how it feels. And
Yeah.
one thing someone mentioned to me the other day, they never paid attention to how much the percentage of cotton and polyester is in what they wear. And I tell people, if your scrubs has more cotton than
Hmm.
polyester, you're not going to be able to move.
Right.
And
That's
now with our scrubs that I have on my line, it's microchromial. So, with our individual working, around blood and different other chemicals, it repels the water, repels hair. 'Cause I have
okay.
two dogs too. So, we want to make sure you have all of those components and something beautiful that you wear. Like, I like to be cute in mine. I
Oh,
wear it to the grocery store
absolutely.
too.
Absolutely. And the medical profession is enormous. I
Hmm.
mean, we have traveling professionals, nurses, and doctors here, and we have so many hospitals and so many more urgent care centers are opening up. All those people they have to wear scrubs.
Yeah. And my newest customers are daycares.
Oh, really? I didn't think of that.
I didn't either until lady. I seen her one day. I was
Uh,
getting my nails done. She was getting her lashes done, and she said,
uh,
and I asked her, I was like, "What do you work?" She said, "Well, I own a daycare." And she said, "I've
really?
been looking for scrubs." I said, "Look no more. I'll come to you tomorrow."
Well, I'm going to refer you to my sister. She's a dentist here in Daytona, and her staff wears scrubs, and she's always looking for scrubs.
Yes, it is. It's not too many stores in our area.
Right.
There's only, I want to say, two
Mm-hmm.
brick and mortars.
Okay.
Um, and then on the end where I am, there's not a store. So
Really?
there is a need for
There
them.
is a need. There
Mhm.
is a need. Well, I am so happy to hear you say that. So when you come to manuscripts in Motown, will you bring a sampling of those as well?
I sure will.
All right now.
You know how I say, you ain't got to get ready. You always stay ready.
You always stay ready. That
Stay
is
ready.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Angela Swansburg, one of
I,
my regular viewers.
I know. I think they came across the screen. Yes, and it's beautiful that Mary Kay will be. I've been running into a lot of Mary Kay ladies
Uh-huh.
recently. And one of the ladies asked me, I did an event this other week. She said, "Well, is it okay if I sit next to you with Mary Kay?" I said, "Absolutely."
Absolutely.
I said, "We can collab. I have
Yeah.
no problem." I said, "We
Yes.
collab. We don't compete."
No, we do not compete. As a matter of fact, we really enjoy the vendors ourselves. I mean, we do
Mhm.
more networking with our own vendors than we do.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So we'll have, of course, we'll have all of our soft line. We have the makeup.
Mhm.
We have some of our, which is our Given Tree line, which is our shea butter comes out of Ghana, and all of that proceeds go back. What I
Um,
have
I don't
on.
want to cut you off, but
Mhm.
Michelle, but someone is already asking about your scrubs. So they're
Oh,
asking, how can I order scrubs for my team because I don't
mhm.
live in your area? So go ahead and answer that before we move on to
Yes. So
to
I will actually put my website on here, and I know it's on the ad that you have as well. So they can actually go to the website
Oh, I
to
see it.
order,
Okay.
and they can also I also put my email in here as well, so you can literally reach out if you want to do a one-on-one, and you because I do offer bundles. So if you want to have it where you want 4 sets or 5 sets of something to
Okay.
customize, so I
Thank
will
you
put that
so
in there
much.
as well for you.
Thank you so much for that, Michelle. Okay, so I didn't want to cut you off, but go ahead and first tell us about KB because we need to understand what the bedroom candy line is.
Yeah. So, in a nutshell, Bedroom Candy is a lifestyle brand. And
Oh.
what that means is we have items from bath, body, wellness.
Hmm.
We have a CBD line. We have makeup.
Hmm.
We have male products. We also have, because we really take a real interest in our education. So we have a sex education line
Oh.
on top of our luxury intimate products that we have. So we have something from the bathroom to the
Mhm.
bedroom and in between.
Okay.
Um, we also have Candy Coated, which I have on the shirt today.
Right.
Candy Coated is our soft line. So we do have where we do cater to everyone. So we're very inclusive. So you may have individuals who don't want to see toys, and that's perfectly fine.
Right.
We have that line where you can literally go and get everything but toys on that line.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And that's called candy coated.
Yes, Candy Coated.
Okay, so give me an example of something in the candy coated line because I think that T-shirt that you're wearing says candy coated.
Yes, it does. So an example of candy coat is what I have on my lip, which
Oh.
is the makeup. So with the makeup, that is majestic.
Mm-hmm.
So all of our makeup is natural, made here in the United States. Everything is made here in the United States, not
That's
tested on
good.
animals.
That's great.
Um, we also with our any of our other products are glycerin free,
Mm.
paradigm free, um, and they're actually gluten friendly.
Oh my goodness. And that's important to a lot of people.
Yes. Do we? Yes, we do. So I'm gonna answer that question. So
Okay,
we,
let me ask the question first. So,
yeah,
Michelle, do you have sex lubricants for older people?
absolutely. So when you talk about lube,
Mhm.
and I'm a baby compared
Right.
to a lot of my customers,
Yes.
but I encourage no matter what age you are,
Mhm.
have that lube, and our lube is all natural, water based. You can get it soil based if you want to. We do have both,
Mhm.
and it has no glycerin.
Mm.
Paradigm free, so that won't throw your pH level off. So
Okay.
with our one for our older adults, we have what you call BK on daily, which is one of
Mm.
my favorites.
Okay.
Just because it's a water base, it has aloe vera in it. So with the
Okay.
aloe vera, you can use it daily to where it
Yeah.
keeps moisture and things like that.
It's not irritating. Mhm.
No. And
Mhm.
then it has no scent. And then we
Mm.
also have our CBD lube as well. It's called a Secret Serum. And so those are my two that I always recommend for my older adults to where it will always keep that moisture level. And also the beautiful one with the CBD,
Uh-huh.
the CBD actually has that calming aspect because sometimes our older adults and other individuals may have sexual anxiety. So
Right.
it will calm you down and still give you that water-based lubricant effect as well.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Tell us what CBD is, if you don't mind.
So CBD, there are so many different strands, but
Yeah.
what we have
Mhm.
is the one that has no THC. So the
That's what I
THC,
wanted you to say. So I won't be getting high.
yes, we are not going to get no. And
Okay.
actually, even with our you can see it. So
Uh-huh.
this is our unwind collection. So it literally has I'll turn it over so you can see it. So it
Uh-huh.
has the code on the back. So
Okay.
all of our CBD has that third party where you can literally look up how our testing is
Okay.
with all of our CBD because we want to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
what we're giving you is what we said that it is.
Exactly.
Because we have a lot, like with this one here, I have a lot of truck drivers use this for their
Really?
hands.
Okay.
So, your hands, they holding the wheels
Yes,
for so long.
exactly. With pressure all the time. Right.
and they have to do drug tests,
They do.
and
So
that's what
they
my
definitely don't want the THC to show. You're right.
yes, and I mean, it just depends on if you THC is what it is.
It
If you
is.
don't want to do, I don't need to get that effect.
No, you don't. And you can tell me a little bit more about it in just a moment.
Yes,
We'll
ma'am.
be right back.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, my name is Sonia Bennett, and I reside in Detroit, Michigan. When I was growing up, I used to walk to my former church, Hartford Memorial Baptist Church, and there was a building right there on James Cousins Highway called the Sickle Cell Anemia Building. I had absolutely no idea what this building was about. I didn't know what sickle cell was. I didn't know why sometimes I would see people going into it who looked like they were in pain. I knew nothing about it. And as I got older, I learned that one of my favorite singing groups, TLC, had a member in that group that had sickle cell. Her name was T-Boz, and she would talk about, as years went on, that there were times she would be backstage and in so much pain that she couldn't go out and perform, but she would push through the pain because she knew that her fans were looking forward to seeing her. And she really was the face of TLC, and she still is. T-Boz, I have a lot of respect for you for fighting through that pain of sickle cell. At this time in my life, I still don't know a lot about the disease. However, I have had my daughter tested because her father passed away when she was about 2 years old, and I don't know if that was a trait that he carried. I know that I don't carry the trait, but I also know that the different strains of sickle cell can show up even without there being generational traits. My suggestion is for you to look into the area that you live in and see if there is a sickle cell anemia center near you or that can give you any information about it. Other than that, I pray for everyone who carries the disease, and I'm praying for your pain, praying your pain is managed, and that one day we'll have a cure.
Hello there. Welcome back. I'm so excited to have Michelle Davis on the show tonight because she is a wealth of information about the products and services she provides. So we're going to welcome her back so she can give us just a little bit more information on CBD. That entire product line has just blown up, and they have dispensaries almost on every corner. It is unbelievable, and I'm not sure if people realize what they're getting when they go shopping in these different places. Still,
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful market.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I tell people, what works for you may not work for someone else. So see if that's something that you can take.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go into the dispensaries, those are actually where you have that different strand of your with your THC
Right.
in there, and a little bit hemp. So hemp has that effect as well. You have hemp, you have
Mm-hmm.
Delta 8, Delta 10.
Oh
Um,
my.
those individuals, those three have
Mhm.
THC. That's that strand of that THC. So you will more than likely get high.
But that's for controlling pain, I believe.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Like for me, I actually use my CBD
Mm-hmm.
pocket balm for headaches. So like
Okay.
if I have a headache, I'll actually rub it on my
And
temples,
just massage your temples. Okay.
back of my back of my neck.
Okay.
If I'm struggling going to sleep, rub it on the bottom of my foot.
Uh-huh.
Even with our unwind collection, we have the serum, which is
Mm-hmm.
the liquid form.
Okay.
And then we also have a bath salt. We
Mm.
also have a candle.
Oh, I love bath salts and candles. Do you also have now when you said liquid, so is that like essentially oily or something like that?
Yeah, so it's
Oh, really?
essentially oily. This one
Okay.
is actually infused with lavender.
Really?
I prefer the serum a little bit better because I feel like it gets into my skin quicker.
Uh-huh.
We do have the massage cream. We have the pocket balm, which is a
Mhm.
little bit thicker. We have the secret serum, which is our lube.
Oh
We
my.
also have, I know, it's
Mm,
amazing.
amazing. Oh
Amazing.
my
And
gosh.
that candle is amazing too. Like my husband has it. He don't even burn it anymore. He
Ah,
literally sticks his finger in it because all of our I'm serious. Like all of our candles are soy based, so they
ah,
won't burn the skin.
yes.
Once they melt down, they melt into a massage oil. So when you're using our candle, it has double purposes. So you can melt it down to a massage oil and
Okay.
massage yourself or your mate.
Mm.
You can give them a wonderful massage. And then if you want to be a little bit extra play,
Mm-hmm.
it's edible. So you're good.
Awesome. 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 So Michelle, let me ask you this since you mentioned your husband.
Mhm.
Um, does he have any inhibitions about the fact that you're selling these products or is he okay with it? You know, he doesn't have a problem sharing it with his male buddies and
Now, the funny thing, when I first started in the business, he was a consultant. So when I started, he became a consultant to help me out with my business
really?
idea. And then when he figured out, he said, "This is a lot. Y'all do a lot in these parties." And he said, "I'm just gonna send the people to you."
Okay.
Um, but he wears all of like he wears the beard oil. So we have beard oil. So
Oh, for the beard.
yes, and we
That's
can
a
use it
big
too for our
deal now.
edges. Like I can
Uh-huh.
put it on my edges and run my
Okay.
edges back. Yes. So it promotes healthy hair, gives him
Uh-huh.
that moisture, that shine.
Okay.
Um, so now he real funny with his.
Uh-huh.
When he wears it, he wants to tell everybody that's what he was wearing. Um, yes, he literally he uses the butter me up, so he likes the other scent, the grateful.
Hmm.
So he uses the products,
That's great.
and everybody always asks me, they're like, "Is he okay with that?"
Exactly.
Funny enough, he is. I think once he realized the business aspect of it, and
Yes.
then how it helps, and
Right.
it's not too much, and he'll tell me, and he said, "Look, there's nothing wrong with it." He said, "It gives you a break."
Exactly. That is so true. I think that is wonderful that you're able to share that with him, because yeah, you know that's an entirely new market. Being able to market that to men, and then you mentioned the fact that truck drivers can actually use the product
Mhm.
to soften their own hands because they use so much pressure holding a steering wheel when they're driving. Ooh, somebody's asking, how much money can I make selling those products?
Let me tell you. So, in the in the business of pleasure, this is and when I tell you this is a multi-million billion-dollar market.
Yes, it is.
Bedroom Candy has been in existence for 10 years. It's black owned. You have a lot of black women and men
Huh.
that are consultants. So, on
Okay.
average, I'll say this:
Hmm.
you can start your business now for $12, which is less than a tank of gas,
Wow.
and the only thing that you're doing every month is $19, which is to manage both of your websites and an app. We
Hmm.
set everything up for you to be great. So on average, you can make, mm, I'm gonna say 1 to 2 thousand. I mean, if you pushing it and you working your business, you can
Yes,
make
you
some
have to.
money because I will say it sells itself. I don't have to sell stuff. I'm just pretty much telling people you have a need,
Hmm.
we have some solutions.
Right.
And once you see the brand and the products, and I use the products every day,
Every day.
around with it on. I wear my lipstick every day or my
That's
mask.
the first thing I asked you. Well, what kind of lipstick is that?
Somebody asked me, was it MAC yesterday? I said, can't be with
Well, it's just so fascinating because We don't often get to have, and I know you have parties. What do
Mhm.
you call the parties? There's a name that I believe you use to refer to the parties.
Parties. So, oh, bedroom candy parties.
That's it. That's it. Bedroom candy parties.
Yes,
See, that's just so cute.
we have fun, and the thing I tell people, you can theme your party.
Hmm.
You can have a self care, or we call it in self empower her
Uh-huh.
party, where you can just do your soft line. You know, giving that education about skincare, taking care of yourself, empowering other women. We can
Mhm.
literally do a whole education on, just the body itself. Like, how do we react to certain things? And you'll be surprised if I put on a eye mask and I put, take a mask on you.
Mhm.
What other senses will happen for you? So people will be like, "Oh, well, I didn't know I could smell like this and that," and you'll be surprised to explore what your body likes. Some people don't know what they like.
No, they really don't because they don't understand self care. And self care is critical, especially in this day and time. We're having to work harder and work
Mhm.
longer. And so, yeah, being able to take care of yourself is important and it makes you feel so good.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
you have to just take that moment. Even for me, with working and things like that. So for me,
Hmm.
we call it on our side, we pay ourselves first. So for me, Sunday for the most part is my day.
Okay.
Where I'll just take my day. I'm probably not answering the phone.
Right.
I try. Or that's my day for, me and the hubby will just do our day for something
Right.
that we need. So you have to have that time. Yeah, and why not have something that you can explore?
Yes.
So,
That sounds
we have to
fab-
take that stigmatism out.
You have to remove it because that's really not fair. Okay, we have another question. Michelle, do you sell any safe perfumes for my little cat? I don't like my smell. In other words, they're talking about the body odor that's natural. I mean, we all have it. You can bathe and then you can take a whiff and it's still there.
You be like, "Ooh,
It's like what kind of soap is this?
that part."
Yeah,
And I wish I had my bottle in front of me, but I will have some on
on February, yeah, on February the 4th.
Yes, ma'am. And it's called Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So the beautiful thing about our wellness line,
Mm-hmm.
we have a soap. It comes in a bar soap and in a intimate body wash. It's called Fresh, and then the body bar is called Herbal
Mm-hmm.
Balance. And so it is actually made by one of our other consultants.
Oh
Who is
my,
Turner
really?
Hunt made. Yes, we take very a big pride in what goes on in your
In the
body.
business, uh-huh.
Yes. So with that one, it's gonna have apple cider vinegar,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna have aloe vera, and some other components. But with that, it literally cleans from the inside out.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Um, you talking about a refreshing feeling down there? I call it my hoo ha. So,
Oh,
so no matter, because for some reason, it's no some reason we sweat if we're
oh,
sitting,
absolutely.
we moving. Because I got five.
Yes, yes.
So,
That
um,
perspiration, yes,
God,
builds
yes,
up, and if you and women have cycles for years. I
yes.
mean, I'm in my 60s. I know women that are, and they still have a cycle. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to be very careful about how you protect and
Mm-hmm.
yes, hmm,
And that one I will say will be a really good one.
yes,
It will actually, I would say, break down that smell, give you that fresh scent,
hmm,
and also come back with it with our wellness product, which is hot cakes or sugar daddy. Hot cakes is a natural elixir, so it
mm.
actually balances your pH level, and it smells like cake. So
Oh my gosh, that's all right.
yeah.
Michelle, you really do have something for everyone. OMG.
And one thing to also piggyback on, even with the perfume, I
Hmm.
will say I'm not a big perfumey. I like a more of a clean smell.
Hmm.
But we did do an education component on there with our bedroom candy symposium, about what we take in. So that's
Hmm.
another education component about water, different fruits, because whatever we're eating is going to secrete anyway.
Absolutely.
And one of the doctors on our panel made a beautiful tip, and I always do it in my parties. And I say, hey, if you decide you want to go out with your friends and you want to have an intimate moment afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
do not go and eat at the crab shack.
No, don't go to the crab shack.
Because it's going to secrete.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
and you may not, smell like that
Smell it
during,
right. Exactly.
but you made it, so it's literally going to be a little garlicky.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. And that is not a pleasing aroma.
Mm-mm. No, no. Mm-mm. No. Not at all.
I'm so glad you said that. Look, Angie B is cracking up. I am so glad you said that because we are what we eat, and people don't realize that.
Mhm. And you can wash. But I will say now, and I'm not a big intimate wash either, but once I actually tried fresh,
Mm-hmm.
and even when I started in the business, I kind of slept on that product until an older lady, and she's an older consultant,
Right.
pulled me to the side and she said, Michelle, you're sleeping on this product. And I was like, no, I don't need no feminine wash. I'm young. I don't need
Right. I've been married for years. He don't say nothing. What?
that.
But I bet he'll notice.
Mm-hmm. He said, ooh.
See?
He said, well, can I use it? I said, you sure can.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. We got something for everybody.
It's something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what can you tell us that would help the foot odor? Because that's another issue. Not just with women, but with men especially, is that foot odor.
Ooh, let me tell you about that foot odor.
Uh-oh.
So you can literally still
Tell me,
use
girl.
it fresh or a balanced bar, because it's going to have the apple cider vinegar in there.
Okay.
But you can also come back and put the hot cakes on your foot if you would like, and put it like in between your toes.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have what you call Bust a Move, which is
Uh-oh.
a lotion.
Oh,
But once it dries into a powder.
really?
So you literally can put that in between your toes and on the bottom of your foot. Now, it
Right.
has little pheromones in it, so if somebody be trying to look at your feet,
Uh-huh.
that may be why. Because it got So we have double duty. So it's gonna take care of the fungus. But then you be like, why he keep looking at my feet?
Well, he may just like feet. I mean, that's what they say.
Hey, never know. So those are some really good ones. I would say those are my go-tos.
Okay.
Our lotions are good because they have that shea butter in it.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna literally keep it moisturized and keep it fresh as well. But I would say either my Bust a Move and my hot. We put Sugar Daddy in there as well.
Okay. I know I've seen a couple of products and where they apply it with their hand, under their arm, and they make all kinds of comments about where else you should put it. Well, it's true. You should.
Yes.
All of that, that's your body. All of it's important.
And then you got to know your body, so you'll know what you can take and what you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we're gonna hear a song. When we return, we're gonna hear a song from Shayna Smith. Oh, we'll be right back.
Yay!
Thanks.
Hey everybody, it's time for today's health tip. Today's health tip presented by your wellness coach, Kim. Hey everybody, it's time for today's health tip. Today's health tip presented by your wellness coach, Kim. Visit her online at krbutler.goherballife.com. And now it's time for today's healthy tip.
Hey everybody, it is Coach Kim here. I just want to share something with you about the curious person who is looking to lose weight and maybe trying to figure out how to do it and how to get started. Well, we have a 3-day trial pack, and in this package, you'll find 6 packets of our cookies and cream shake. That is the most popular flavor tasting, and it is so, so yummy. And you'll get 6 of our teas inside. You'll get 3 of the lemon and 3 of the raspberry. And what this will do is it will give you an introduction to the Herbalife way of doing things, meaning that we have 1 to 2 shakes a day. We'll have 2 colorful snacks and 1 healthy meal. And we get to coach you along the way. So when you purchase this, which is $35, you will get me as your coach. I get to walk the whole journey with you for the next 3 days, however long it takes. And I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to be a guest next month, and we get to have a challenge. Talk to me at krbutler.goherbalife.com, or call me or text me at 240-281-7865. And I look forward to introducing you to the Herbalife way with this 3-day challenge.
Well, well, well. Thank you, Coach Kim. We appreciate today's health tip. Whew, Better You Nutrition. We appreciate you, and we're looking forward to the challenge. So, advisory is highly recommended before listening to this audiobook. Sexual content is included. Confinement Chronicles, the inspirational audiobook series produced by NGB Productions, is now emerging from the curve in 2021. You are now listening to Volume 2 in this series, and it is entitled The Single Saved Struggle. Our next story is titled The Value of Virginity, and it was written by Loretha Simon. Whether your virginity was stolen or consensual, virginity is valuable and still has its place in our society. My virginity was stolen. What is a virgin? The very first mention of the word virgin in Genesis chapter 24, verse 16. The woman Rebecca was very beautiful, a virgin. No man had ever slept with her.
$100 ago, there was fire and brimstone burning all the homes. When many children did grow, how was I to know? When there's just a sign on the road that the beauty of this hammock holds a secret of darkest truths unspoken in our shame, until we find a way out from beneath it. We must say it aloud, to say the name Rosewood FLA. When I walk the rosewood hammock, see the oak trees spread their limbs, I think of old Sam Carter, can't stop thinking about him. How his own limbs hung like Spanish moss, swaying in the breeze. The first victim of hate, spread like a disease. Remember it today, Rosewood FLA. The story's not well known, even though a whole town was burned to the ground. Everybody lynched, shot, or gone, all for a lie. So convenient to blame and no one will read it in our history books. Descendants still have to live in fear until we find a way out from beneath this. We must say it aloud and say it clear. Rosewood FLA. When I walk through Rosewood hammock, see the oaks and palm trees sway. I bow my head, swear in my heart this loss won't be in vain. Though hate even today spreads like a terrible disease, we're all coming together, so come join me please, so suffering can sustain. Rosewood FLA. Here so much beauty grows in soil soaked in blood and woes. Just leave it to this earth to show the way. So when I walk through Rosewood hammock, see the oaks and palm trees sway, I bow my head, swear in my heart this loss won't be in vain. Though hate even today spreads like a terrible disease, we're all coming together, so come join me please, so suffering can sustain. Let's all say the name Rosewood FLA.
Islands of Cedars. Thank you, Shayna Smith. Thank you very much. And for those of you who don't know, I am a descendant of Rosewood. Rosewood is the Black community that was decimated by some very hateful people back in January of 1923. And my sister and I were able to actually go to Rosewood to celebrate the 100th centennial. And that's where I met Shayna Smith, who wrote a story called Islands of Cedars. And that was the song that she wrote to accompany the book. Thank you so much, Shayna. I just love it. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank my guest, Michelle Davis. Oh my gosh, Michelle, pop back in here for a moment so I can thank you proper. Hello, Michelle.
Oh, you are so welcome.
This was so much fun, Michelle. All of your products have something to offer to those of us who really need to know how to better take care of our bodies, how to enjoy our partners for those of us that are engaged in that. And so I'm sure many of them are going to want to meet you at Manuscripts in Motown, which is the pop-up shop we're having here in Daytona Beach on February the 4th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Admittance is free. We're going to have Motown trivia and a 50-50 raffle. We've got prizes here in my living room that I need to wrap up. And the parking is free in the lot across the street. So we hope to see you all there. Thanks for joining me, Michelle. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you soon.
All right. See y'all.
Listen, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me again on another episode of So What's the Problem TV show. Thanks to my producer, Angie B Productions. She is just the best producer ever. You might want to stay in touch with us. We have a lot of things going on all of the time, and they're all to benefit you. We're going on the road again in 2023 to El Segundo, California. We're taking our books and business tour, and we're having Barty's pound cake challenge. And be sure to get your copy of the Moms in Ministry audiobook. It's an anointed audiobook, and it features evangelist Angie B., Debbie Scarborough, Yamina Yisrael, and Jerlene Rideau, along with myself. The audiobook is only $15. We will send it to your email or we can text it to you as well. So stay in touch. We'll see you on Saturday at the 24-hour telethon for the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association. Please do call in. We need your donations. We're going to be purchasing sickle cell testing kits. Thanks for joining me on So What's the Problem TV show. Keep in mind, we've got Books and Besties coming up February 5th from 2 until 6 o'clock p.m. If you're an author, an entrepreneur, a ministry leader, a community advocate, if you have something to share about your services, please reach out to us at volusiabusinesswomen@gmail.com. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you next Thursday on So What's the Problem TV show.
You see, there's just one thing I would like to know. What's the problem? What's the problem? Tell me, what's your problem? So what's the problem? Five, four, three, two, one. What's the problem? Tell me, what's the problem? So what's the problem? Tell me. Five, four, three, two, one. So what's the problem? Tell me. I wanna know. Oh, tell me. So what's the problem? I wanna know. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what's the problem? Tell me. I wants to know. So what's the